Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Josh Allen balling out. Let's get into it. Welcome to the QB School. Josh Allen getting it done and some. My goodness. Making all sorts of plays. Love this little motion they did. Going out and in, causing issues with the Patriots checks. But this is just Josh Allen. Nothing there. Someone breaks free. He uses his feet, buy a little time, vision, ability to create, making plays outside the pocket. So if it's not there immediately, no panic. Trying to get through his reads. You can see him going right to left here with the helmet stripe. Right, no. Left, no. See somebody running free. Keeps his eyes down the field. Certainly a good enough athlete to be able to move, use his vision, quick little easy flick. So this is an iteration for me of just drive sail or drive out. Whether you're in the digit world, whether you're in the whatever system, this thing is just usually a clear, some variation of a layer, high, sail, corner, whatever you want, basic, in, everything's coming this way. So you just read this thing usually right to left, but right here, he's able to take his drop, look to the right, it's not there, look to the left, see a free runner, be able to buy enough time to be able to have this shallow continue and just get it to him, and it's enough for a first down. So, yeah, the scheme, the protection, the motion, the offensive architecture with the little shift back and forth. Look what that little simple shift motion does up top. So, the Patriots are talking. They make one check, then they have to recheck. Fortunate right there, not having something quick out to the back there too. But that's just Josh Allen making a play. There's nothing there immediately, a little window dressing. But I love the fact that he is able to consistently do this. So get outside the pocket, whether it's changing the landmark or creating on his own, keeping his eyes down the field. And that's just a little easy flick, a little dart. Love it. Lots to like. Next one here, we're moving the launch point again. This time another cool shift, going from empty to 3x1 with the back strong. We're going to waggle our naked out of here. No to the smash at the bottom, no to the over. Then he basically goes through the read again. And just a great job throwing back across his body. And again, when it works, it's a thing of beauty. So we're going to fake the back. We're going to change the launch point. The tight end's going to seal the edge. And we're going to go no to the smash, no to the over, no to the smash, no to the over. So what the hell am I talking about? One more time from the press box or side here. First the shift, then the read. So this is just borderline impossible for a defense. So first thing we're going to do is fake. Here comes the boot. We're going to seal the edge here. So we got a little bit more time than the true naked. We're going to run a variation of smash. So that's just a locked hitch with a spray or whatever type of hitch here with a corner. So that's the first read. So you're coming out here reading this smash route. Then if that's not there, you've got this over coming from the backside. So 2, right? So both of those are not there. So now we're going to continue out. Then we're going to go again. So now this is going to be 3. We're going to read the smash again because we have enough time. No. Then we're going to get back to the over. Yes. And at this point, this throw is like back across our body. So that's a lot of stress on a defense. Just watch the time he has here, the vision, the playmaker ability. So he says no to the hitch, right? You can see it at the bottom of the screen, no. No to the corner. The corner kind of falls off. He's already looking at the over. No to the over, right? He's back to the hitch. Smash, no. Back to the over, yes. I mean, even though it's 4 over 3 over here, it's still just too much time. And that's one of those things, you know, I think a hallmark of a Belichick coach defense is they're almost never going to get past the quarterback in a pass rush. So they're always going to try to keep you in that box and have that interior pressure. But if you don't get home and you don't feel pressure, you have a time to do a little bit more of a kind of a playmaker stretch ability. So again, look at the helmet start. No, no to the over, no back to the smash, yes to the over. So 1, back to the over, 2, back to the smash, 3, back to the over, 4, yes. Next one here, nice little touchdown. This is not that great of a throw. Again, with the little motion, get a little rub up top. Don't like the rub. They do a nice job passing it off. Yes to kind of the slant or under that just continues. This is a great catch. 19 made some money on these overs this game, but just a nice job of being able to go left to right. You can see him keep his base, so no. Besides for the fact that he drifts a little bit, you can again see where he catches that thing. You're on the hash. Drifting can get in trouble versus many teams that will rush hard on the edges here. Right here, they're just trying to contain him. He all goes all the way back, so left, full field, all the way back to right, no, and then back to the middle. Again, you can see the throw. That's a nice catch, better than a nice throw. Just too much stress on a defense. Too much stress on the back end of a defense. 9 complaining about being held. But that's just a great play from Josh Allen. His guys being able to continue. So watch that motion up top. So it's kind of they use it a number of times in this game. I don't watch the Bills enough to know if they use it all the time. But we're going to come out and we're going to come back in. Run like a little rub here. And he's going to come out into the flat. Patriots do a great job of passing this thing off, banjoing this thing. So he just takes the flat. He takes the inside guy. And then we're able to go from whatever this was on the front side, whether it was an under or a slant, he's just going to continue back across that back line. And Josh Allen, you can see his eyes. He goes one, he goes trying to work something on the backside, and then he's able to come all the way back to that kind of back line. So just a nice job from Allen. Great pass protection as well, certainly. But watch that motion. Little rub route up top. They do a nice job sniffing it out. No. Back down to the bottom. Maybe make the argument that you could get it to Diggs there, right there if he sees it. I don't think he gets all the way back across. But great job using his vision. Accuracy, quick little release. Great catch. Nice little shimmy there as well. Just really nice job. Patience, base, no heel click. Good enough. Get your guy a touchdown, back 5. Love it. Next one here. Just a ridiculous play from Josh Allen, showing his vertical speed, how this thing works itself out here. Kind of cavern in the middle of the field. Vertical, that's a big dude getting downhill, making safeties miss, trying to go over the top. These types of plays just endear you to your teammates. Watch the big guys come down here and pick them up. So play action, not there. Up the field. Look at these big guys, tight end, offensive lineman, go down there and pick you up. I love to see it. Love, love, love to see that. Look at the other guys trying to get in there too. Just appreciate the competitiveness of that type of stuff. So what happens right here? How does it get so open? So big play action fake here, 7-person protection. We're going to run some variation of corner 7. We're going to run deep flag, come in and come back out. So this whole area is open. So when you decide that you don't like it for whatever reason, you're able to take off and really attack that middle of the field. And again, you play these types of man match coverages, whether it's closed man, you're going to be running with people. It allows you to have great opportunities for the quarterback run game. If that's part of your arsenal. Certainly with Josh Allen, it is. I really do love what they do with his run game, whether it's scrambling, called quarterback runs, which I won't show a whole bunch of in this video, but really the blueprint for a guy like Justin Fields as well. Great job there. Getting vertical, teammates picking him up, lots to like. 3rd and 4. This is simply a great design. They don't convert it here, even though there's a penalty. It takes away the penalty with the tip ball, but we've got a RSO, so swing screen at the bottom, no. Quarterback draw, no. Glance, yes. So what the hell am I talking about? It's a lot of stress on a defense. Looks a lot like a bunch of plays people have been running in college for a long time. We'll talk about exactly how they get here, because I think that they kind of funk up their idea a little bit with just the way that New England attaches it or attacks the motion element of this thing. But you get a fast form motion here. So the back is going to come full speed down here to the bottom. If for some reason we loved this screen, so say they didn't adjust, or say we liked the numbers, so right here we're going to be able to fast motion. If you like it, if you like the numbers, the leverage, block, 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 throw it. If you don't, You're going to have a glance for the vertical threat. So horizontal stretch, vertical stretch, and we're going to have a quarterback run. Whether it's a draw or inside zone, it really doesn't matter. Here, he's gone. So the thing about it is we've got 5 offensive linemen, right? 5 offensive linemen blocking 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are conflict defending the safety or DB type to that side. But when we go in motion here, how the Patriots react, they take this linebacker who's in the B gap, who has this guy man-to-man, and he runs with him. So technically, you'd love to see the offensive line readjust here and just replace their tags. But again, impossible to know unless you're in the offensive line room understanding what's going on here. But probably they could have fallen back here and made an adjustment as far as their ID. You know, a great video that talks about how you ID the mic and that impacts all these types of things. But let's watch the swing screen down here to the bottom. So no, see that backer run with them. So then that double team with the right guard and center could go up to the DB type as opposed to following that linebacker type who's running with the back. But when that DB type inserts into the quarterback run, jump up, hit him with a little T-bow pop pass. Fortunate to get a deflection there, which negates any sort of defensive pass interference. So reading 21. Pass motion, there goes 53. Reading 21. He inserts into the run. We got to throw it right behind him. Grabbing him. Should be first and goal on the 1. Nice job by 21 making that play. Just a lot going on. Love the design. Love what they're doing schematically in Buffalo, taking advantage of Josh Allen's skill set. So next one here, a little short motion, big 4th and 2. We're going to go from right to left. Great job from Josh Allen. Footwork, arm angle, dropping it down, finding the lane. Just absolutely outstanding quarterbacking. So watch this thing from the back end. He's going to say no to our left. He's then going to come back to our right and drop the angle. You can see him, he's ready to throw normal timing, not there. Drop the angle into that hole, and that's just a thing of beauty, right? Absolutely smooth, making a play from within the pocket, full field read. Love to see it, break a tackle, get a big chunk. I always think it's wild how many big plays happen on 4th and short, just because the defense is so locked into stopping that small area that you get a chance to pop a couple. So they do a nice job covering it up top. But again, covering the entire width of the field. Josh Allen takes advantage of it. Great job. Patience from within the pocket. Base, arm angles, creativity, making plays. You name it, he showcased it this game. Really impressive. I love seeing him drop it down from within the pocket, not just outside the pocket where he does it damn near every other series. 3rd and 11. Big touchdown. This is probably my favorite throw of the game. Diggs down here in the slot, just an absolute laser. I'm not sure if they're kind of have a mental lapse here defensively, but it looks like he's anticipating help inside. 27, for whatever reason, doesn't get it. And he goes, you, not a fan of you. But man, a big fan of this throw. Watch this thing, just an absolute laser. Look off. He knows exactly where he's going. I mean, that thing is picture perfect. Look off, although there's no one to look off. Hit your back foot, all your cleats in the ground. Quick, sudden release. No wasted movement. An absolute seed strike right on the guy's face. Great catch, too. Nice hands. Love it. My goodness. Just taking advantage of what I'm going to guess is a miscommunication defensively as far as anticipating where his help is, because 27 sure is playing that thing like he's got help inside. Tough. Great job, though, Josh Allen, taking advantage of that on a huge 3rd and long. You just don't get clean opportunities like that where you're rushing 3, drop 8, and get basically a 0 look. My goodness. Great job taking advantage of it, though. Next one, 1st and 10. A little 3-by-1. We're going to, again, the ability for him to be consistent in this game, working these over routes, going to his left, dropping it just with a tick of touch. Get a penalty here too, doesn't matter. But man, they really go to work on these over routes. If you play middle field closed versus the Buffalo Bills, you are getting overs. Again, look at the footwork. Just right guard takes an L. Is that the center? Center takes an L. Really, the right side of the line takes an L. We won't just blame him. Right guard and right center. Drift to his left, drifting away. Look at the touch on that thing. I mean, again, the ball location right up on his face. Y'all, it's not an accident. My goodness. But again, how they get there, you know, to these overs, they're so consistent, and he throws them so well. And they're one of those things that for a big athletic guy who's able to see it down the field and be creative, and that wide receiver's got the speed to just keep running away. But see how he flattens that route right at the end? Flatten it, go get that ball. Just outstanding job. And they find a bunch of different ways to be able to attack that over space, especially when they know that they can buy enough time with the pass rush to be able to take 5, drift. Those are not quick throws. That puts a significant amount of stress on an offensive line pass protection unit. But Josh Allen's so consistent with being able to buy enough time and creative enough to be able to hit those things. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Then if you're looking for even more quarterback school content, hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. Take your game to the next level as far as knowing exactly what it's like in an NFL quarterback room, breaking down all the details, the nuance of playing the position, reading defenses, understanding pass protection, concepts, all that stuff, Patreon community. Then if you're looking to really take your game to the next level, check out the Quarterback School courses. In my opinion, the best content that the channel creates. Bunch of different courses, RPO course, how to beat every coverage, tempos, pass protection, even a free quick game course. So get over there, check that out. Those links are in the description. I appreciate it. Let's keep this video going. Right here, this is just another example of him just making plays. He's hot here. So that's the first part. He just decides he's going to run around, make a play. I'm almost positive that the guy who catches this ball is not the guy he's throwing it to. I don't want to hurt any feelings out there with Bills Mafia, but that's just my take on it. But right here, pass pro wise, you can see the offensive line's going to the right. Left tackle's technically in a big duel. Know a great course if you want to know exactly what I'm talking about. I think he probably should squeeze that thing down to cover the B gap, leave 9 as the free rusher. But Josh Allen, even if he's hot and he doesn't see it, he's athletic enough, dynamic enough to be able to get out, create space. That's a straight up ridiculous play. And when it works, it's outstanding. But it doesn't always work. It just doesn't. Ask Patrick Mahomes first couple weeks of the season. Eventually it will not work, but when it works, it is outstanding. Mesh. Everybody loves a good mesh. And again, I'd make the argument that he's throwing it to the deep hook here, just from where his eyes are with where his helmet is, as far as who's he throwing it to. This guy right here, and then this guy, his own guy, just picks it off just from the angle of where his head is at, where he's looking. But whatever, it works. Get caught up in the minutia. Just say first down, let's go get it. Love it. Man, I mean, when it's working, it's working. Making plays. We're hot, doesn't matter. Again, where the ball's going to go on mesh, to me, mesh is not my favorite hot concept. Now, could you put it on 19 if he was looking? Yeah, but he's not looking. Josh Allen isn't looking either, so it doesn't really matter. That's the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Great job, though, making that play. My goodness, 27 is pissed. Love to see it. Next one here, go from a little 3x1 condensed to 2x2 sniffer. Middle field closed, easy to see. You know what's coming. Middle field closed. Here comes the over. I mean, look at the over. There's just so much space. But again, getting out to his left, making a dime of a throw. 19 get paid on the overtime here. Just love the fact that they keep going back to the well with these overs, and it feels like years now at this point. But look at that easy flick. I mean, going to his left, up on his face, go up and make a play. I mean, really, really outstanding job. And again, there's really so much space. Look, watching the slot over up top this entire way here. It takes him a while to get to it because he's looking for this big double move kind of Dino post at the bottom. But I mean, look at that. If 19 were to take that thing a little bit more vertical, it wouldn't even be that hard of a catch. I mean, I can't be the only person that thinks if I'm playing the Bills and they give us close or we play close defense that we're going to get overs. But they just keep going back and keep hitting them. And he does such a great job of throwing them, whether they're on time from the pocket, whether they're on play action with him creating, whether he needs to extend the plays. He's got the full catalog of clubs here. And that's just, he makes it look so easy. There's nothing easy about that. Outside the pocket, going to your left, a little flick with a little 7-iron, just beautiful. 3rd and 10, another big play. I mean, just big conversion after big conversion in this game. Short motion. Again, pseudo over. Wonder who it was to. There it is, my man 19. Loving every second of it. This is a huge 3rd and 10. And again, how they get there, with a little short motion, but it's still attacking the same area of the field. You get closed, here it comes. And look at the space. I mean, just running away from guys, right? Beautiful throw. Again, just the accuracy, y'all. Up on his face. I mean, and he stays in bounds. Just really great job. Outstanding football. Watch that thing develop the entire way here. Short motion up top. 7-person protection. And that's just too far to run. Can't run through the mess there. Great speed. Beautiful throw from within the pocket. Just outstanding. Love it. It's not always him making a play. That's the other thing I think is the most exciting watching Josh Allen. Yeah, he's definitely a playmaker. Yes, we'll see all the shovel passes here. But he also does it from within the pocket. Just a great job of taking advantage of his skill set, what he brings to the table as far as the throws and creating packages around him. Right here, 4th and 1, after getting stuffed on a quarterback sneak on 3rd down. This looks like he just pulls it. I don't know if he's talked about this in media or what. I'm not going to go back and look. But I'd bet a lot of money that this is a called run, and he just pulls it because of how the wide receiver's blocking, because of how the left tackle's blocking. And that's just making a play, y'all. That's saying, clear out, I got us. I can handle this. So watch Diggs down here at the bottom of the screen. The effort here is not saying, hey, my quarterback's running at me. It looks like he's like, oh, hold up. So everyone else is blocking, right? I mean, look at all the interior guys. All 3 are on the ground. If you were to hand that off, it's probably a 1st down too. But I love dialing up your own number. Some offenses, some coordinators will give you the freedom to do this anytime, but he makes 3 guys miss. Fortunate there with the ball security, but he's a monster of an athlete. He's a monster of a dude. You can move like that, give it to your best player. I mean, look at that. I mean, first he makes the outside player miss right there. Arm over right there, miss. Lower your shoulder, miss. I mean, 3 guys are on the ground. No one's blocking for him. He's just making people miss. 1, 2, 3, truck. Damn. That is just getting it done. Then 3rd and 10. Really special shovel here. I mean, there really is no way for me to do it justice by breaking this thing down or showing what it could be, what it was, what it's supposed to be. It's Josh Allen making a play. There's nothing there immediately for a 3rd down 10 conversion, and he just decides to go out there and double flex on him. Just an absolute thing of beauty here as far as making a play. And sometimes there's a time where it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be there. You use your vision. I mean, you just don't see this type of play very often, let alone the same series twice for just huge plays. Again, from within the pocket, it's not there. 2 hands on the ball, protect it, eyes down the field, creativity. Damn. I mean, it's just a thing of beauty. It really is. There's fortunate right there not to get a penalty on hitting 27. That's unnecessary from 73. Damn. That's a serious collision. Whew. My goodness. But that's a hell of a play from Josh Allen. My goodness. Just getting it done. In such a critical moment, too. Trying to close this thing out. Don't want to be foolish with the ball. You know, where are you supposed to go with the ball here? Where's it supposed to go? There's nobody open. Maybe you throw it a little earlier on time to Diggs at the bottom, but I don't think so. Maybe. But I trust my playmaking ability, vision. Just dudes making plays. Love that line. And the double flex. Let's go. Then the last one here. 2nd and goal from the 1. Little zone read with a little flat go. Again, Josh Allen just making plays. Now, I will tell you that, you know, I'm an offensive guy, obviously, but this is close to a penalty for me for offensive linemen blocking down the field. I don't know exactly what the rule is in the NFL. I've always thought that you're not allowed to block at any level in the end zone. And so first, let's talk exactly what I'm talking about, zone read. So conflict defender, not blocking him. We're going to run a go, fade, clear, whatever you want. A little flat, out, stick, whatever you want. So we're reading this player. Get out on the edge. You can run it as a quarterback. So this is the dive, this is the quarterback, and this is the pitch. So just triple option football. Now, what I'm talking about penalty-wise here is, off the top of my head, I want to say the NFL is 2 yards, I think, from the line of scrimmage you can engage. But I'm pretty sure there are also different rules for the goal line where you can never engage someone on a pass in the end zone. So this is pretty damn close. It's right on the goal line. You know, I think the Patriots have an argument here to be made as far as where and when this thing should be called. I'm also not a referee, so don't come at me sideways in the comments. Let me know if you know for sure, though. But you can watch that right guard. I mean, he's 2 yards down the field, blocking him in the end zone. I don't know. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Again, are you going to get those calls late in the 4th quarter? No, but that's a hell of a play from Josh Allen. It really is. Special. And to do basically 2 of these little running pitches in the same drive to close out a division opponent in their place, outstanding. So that is a wrap. Josh Allen balling out. My goodness, what a great job finishing that thing out, making plays, flicking it all over the place, just really being a playmaker as much as anything, and such an improved passer. And so it's a combination of how they package that run game with him, how he just kind of takes it on his own shoulders and makes plays occasionally. And when it works, it's great. It doesn't always work, but when it does, celebrate it. Fun to watch. Certainly a big fan over here. And so excited to see him continue to get better and better. Let me know what you thought of the video. I will see you next time. Have a good one.